Kaiju-Z here with the latest Monday stream, MMO Monday or MMO Monday. You know, I'm still working on it. If by the end of the month I'm not satisfied with the name, I might change it. Whew. Well, I've uh, I've made it to another Monday. So a quick update. Recently, I managed to verify my YouTube, Kaiju-Z on YouTube, where I'm uploading the VODs from the Max Payne game. And, as things are, somewhere down the line, I'm also going to be dropping there the Final Fantasy XIV MMO streams as VODs. You know, when we get to Dontra with our little cat dad here. What do you mean by cat dad? Alright. As you know, on Mondays I play on MMO. It's Final Fantasy XIV. The MMO with I mean, it's the MMO, the most one of the most famous MMOs out there. It's if I were to read the meme, that would be a bit silly of me, and yet I feel compelled. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? With an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of Aurora Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion and the award-winning Stormblood expansion, up to level 70 for free, with no restrictions on playtime. Yeah, I think everyone gets at least one go with that. That said, today we'll be doing another Duty Roulette leveling stream with Mrawa'a. But instead of last time when we were doing a bit of Summoner and or Black Mage, it's been a bit. We are doing Black Mage this time. Because I leveled Summoner to 100 the other... Well, yeah, the other week, really. So we're going to be going through front lines and upwards, all the way to high level dungeons, including those, of course. And I mean, that's gonna be with the stream. I don't want to go a bit too lengthy with these, at least until we get to Dawn Show. So, join me, won't you? As we find our way into the world of Final Fantasy XIV once more. Right, I need to actually... How do I stop this? There we go. We find ourselves in a rainy, foresty area on an island. And here I am on a balloon. And this is Mrawa''s very specific Black Mage glam that I put together recently. As you can see, I am using the Edenmorn set for the most part, as well as the level 89. At least I think I'm using the level 89 staff from the artifact gear. It should be that. And I replaced the circlet with a scarf of wondrous wit. It kind of fit with the theme. It's a bit more brighter of a color, unfortunately, but it can't be helped. And as things are, we're gonna make this boy a little more stronger. A little more stronger? Stronger. Stronger. We're gonna do the strengthening. Let's see. Starting with front lines. And now we wait. These don't usually take that much time. Accurate time is accurate, as they say. So, I think I mentioned this before, but Mrawa'a is my first character that I ever made in Final Fantasy XIV. He is a Keeper of the Moon Mikote with heterochromia. As you can see, he has one yellowish golden eye and one magenta-ish red or almost violet eye. He has a lot of grayish streaks in his hair, though now they're a lot more platinum blondish now that I think about it. There is a reason for that, but that'll be explained later down the line. I've been using these earrings ever since I went for the MSQ. The Voice of the Just earrings, which were a main story quest item that he received in order to get further into the story. Obviously. Oop! And there we go! Luckily, it doesn't take us that much time. So, let's just get a bit in the air for now and prepare. Oh, and yeah, this is Jibanyan from whatchamacallit? It was from a crossover event, but I forget the name. Yokai Watch. It was from Yokai Watch. It's one of the free mounts you get from doing the event. It was a very fun event. I remember going through everything like fucking fine-tooth comb just to get everything I could. Sadly, there were no Reaper weapons and Sage weapons, as that's how things used to be. Oh well. Tell me if I should lower the sound a bit. I understand it's a bit rough sometimes. I should have just gone doing this. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have that work cut out for us because we didn't get it on our point. So front lines, Field of Glowy Shatter. The point here is to get the most points, and to do that, it's gonna involve us being very tenacious, beating the other teams, and getting to the ice tome lifts. I haven't done that much Black Maging in this mode, so it's going to be a bit stressful. But I think we're going to succeed somehow. Famous last words, really? Ah! And there we go. I always feel much safer when I am a machinist. Oh boy, they're on our point. This is... Yeah. This is upsetting, man. You don't want to see this. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of death. Yeah, they took our fig. And this is a very bloodthirsty mode. Unless you're able to get what's like in a good position and get things done, you're kind of... I mean, you suffer. It's not lost cause yet, because there's still a bit more we can do. Yeah, we need to go after the Maelstrom. Maelstrom. I'm not used to Black Mage in this mode. Yeah. Are getting bullied. It's not a good day to be an adder. It's like the other teams just have a really big vendetta against us. It ain't easy being yellow. And yet we must persist. Even if we lose, we gotta fight. Waiting for the pride, the fish to come, then yeah, you'll get slumped. Yeah. Yeah. We can't just stand around, we gotta move. Aiming this one is really rough for me. I don't know if it will matter if I was a controller or not. There's the bottom. I mean, I don't know. You know, a technique I don't see often implemented in this is going around. Ah. Oh boy. Let's see. Can I try and steal some of them? It's kind of fair game considering what happened to us. But it does look like the Flames are gonna win. The nightmares persist, but so do we, as the saying goes. We need to bully the Flames a bit. Yeah, unfortunately, that's gonna happen. Gotta give a commendation and just move on. 2 deaths, 7 assists, 1 kill. Okay, that's actually much better than I thought it was gonna be. In the normal raids, I should level up to the next bit, level 96. Let's see. Normal raids. minutes, and now we wait. Actually, thinking about it, maybe I should just... No, no. I'm gonna do something. Since this is my private island, I'm gonna go privately underwater. All these creatures here, all of them. Technically, I could get them all in my little pen for materials. Not that I'm killing them, of course. No. It's like stuff that I can get off of them. Oh boy. So yeah, we're fighting Omega. This is the final fight from the Stormblood Normal Raid series. Huh. Ah, should have been faster. I literally have a gap closer. And oh wow. Yep. Yeah, the knockback is really tricky. You gotta know where you're standing, because otherwise you can just get thrown all the way down. And then switch to Omega F. Maybe surely I just didn't notice. Omega is trying to find the perfect form to beat us in our determination. Yep. Oh boy. Oh no, Selena. Out of the way. Forgot my ley lines. I think they're important because they boost my stuff and everything. What was I missing? What's out with this? That's Omega. Man. Yep. Knocking them all both down to almost 0 health. We'll do this now. Everyone with me. Now we're gonna be able to hit one, but not the other. We're gonna separated teams of 2. There we go. Yep. I should have noticed. Hey! Hey, it's good to see you, Delightful. Yeah, Black Mage is one of the original classes from the game. It starts off as a thaumaturge, which is essentially the baby version, and then you get a job stone, which makes it a Black Mage, and you go for these interesting developments as you learn about the history in this game. Haha. Let's see. I can't fight. Okay, I guess I've drank my respective juice. I can't hit the female version. I need my MP up. Yeah, so Thaumaturge is one of the classes you get from going to Ul'dah. It's up in the upper section, I would think, of the city. They're kind of, because it was a game made for PlayStation 3, I believe. The town is separated in two halves: the Steps of Nod and the Steps of Maul. Which is the two halves of one of the 12 deities in the game. The Thaumaturge's guild is in the temple, and the guildmaster and his brothers are very silly. Stack, stack, stack. Ow. If you ever come back to the game, I fully recommend you give it a go. I can't fight him. Completely spaced out. Now we get LB3, which is what happens when we get our limit break gauge free. It gives the ultimate move at a particular job. The Bard used their LB3, I guess. Level up and achievement unlocked. Yippee! Let's see. Gonna give it to the healer. And I'm gonna exit. This is one of the things you can do on the free trial, by the way. It's the final fight of the normal Alliance raid, or not Alliance raid, normal raid series, which are 8-man raids. How are you doing, by the way? Glad you can make it. Yippee! Shark. I am so sorry to hear that. Ah. I hope the chill vibes here help in the cooling off. Yes! So, this is an interesting thing. When you beat the base version of A Realm Reborn, all your mounts automatically unlock flying. At least until you get to Heavens, the first expansion. Then you have to walk again. But the neat trick is that once you get to the expansions, you get this special device. Let me find it. Collection. It is called an Ether Compass. With this compass, you search in specific areas and you find these ether currents. You attune to those, and you do specific blue side quests that give you like attunement to certain ether currents. And when you attune to all currents, you're able to fly in an area. It's a pretty fun thing to do on the side when you're not doing story stuff. As you can see, this is the Sunspun Cumulus, or the Flying Nimbus as we may know it also as. It's a mount from the Mock Station, which is like the online market. Sadly, it's not account wide, so I literally bought it for 2 characters. It's very fun as a Dragon Ball fan to have this. And also, every mount has like their own unique theme, except a few that are kind of connected for some reason. Like for instance, the Cloud here has the same theme as this one here. Come on. This pretty little fella. Yeah, this is also a Mock Station mount, but unlike the Sunspun Cumulus, this one is actually account-wide, so no matter how many characters you have, you automatically would get it from the Post Mogul once you become a subscriber. So long as you've bought it, it's gonna be delivered to you, along with a bunch of different items and weapons and costumes. But yes, this is my island. At a certain point in the MSQ, after you complete it, you get a special quest line where you get to unlock an island which you get to customize and develop. Final Fantasy XIV gonna give it to you. Yeah, Basic, yeah! You're flying on an island. And I've maxed out my island. This is the most advanced everything is here. All these are little robots called mammoths, which are kind of my helpers here. Everyone has their own special tasks. For instance, this is the workshop where my mammoths are making different items from materials that I've collected. And for specially made items, I get these tokens from the Felicitous Furbo here, and then I can exchange them for vouchers or random boxes. Yes, this is communism. The random boxes can drop anything from a random mount to an outfit piece to special gear boosting crystals, shall we say? Well, the vouchers, when collected to their full number, can give me a mount. Like directly. I'm not sure what the mount looks like, I haven't looked it up. But supposedly it would be a pretty good mount. And this is my chocobo. Alright, kind of spaced out. Also, this is my granary. This is where my gatherers go and collect special materials, that some of which I can't actually get myself. I forgot to collect these. And they also help in making some of the more special items that I can't collect myself. I have a music box where I can just play a random theme that I've set up. This is the theme of the god of death and commerce. And this is one of my minions, Squeak. He's just a little guy. I can pet him. I set up some little fountains for birds. I set up a nice little bench here to lounge on. A little statue. More birds. Water fountains. Let me just start the alliance raid. Wait, because it's getting a bit. Okay, this is my animal pen, where all my homies are that I've collected. By taking care of them, I get special materials from them that I can use for, again, more stuff. And this is my garden. I have potatoes, cabbages, I have paprika, I have... What else do I have? I also have, like, island corn, parsnip. I had pumpkin, but I kind of ran out of the seeds. But it's okay, I can still collect them. Some of the seeds here have to be bought from the produce producer, because I can't find them in the wild. But it's quite alright. Now I believe this here, unless I'm mistaken, is okay. We're starting. Get ready. This is like a little mini amusement park for the different mammoths who help. I don't really see them doing anything, unfortunately. If there's a special time where they do something, I'm never there. We also have a lighthouse and a windmill. And a big old tree fort. Sadly, I can't put anything inside those buildings, which is upsetting. Okay, so this is the final of the Stormblood Alliance raid series. featuring Fran from Final Fantasy XII, I think? I can't see her right now. She's somewhere in here. Big bunny lady, white hair, and this is based. This raid series is based on the game Final Fantasy Tactics. Ah, there she is up ahead, I think. And so it begins. There goes the ghost. Piss off, ghost. I'm gonna use my gap closer. This place looks amazing. I kind of wish... So there's this thing in the game where you can enter different dungeons in Explorer mode, which is basically you go for the dungeon without there being any enemies, and you just admire the location and maybe do some tests on different abilities. Sadly, you can't do this in the Alliance raid mode. I wish I was able to do this so I could get some good screenshots. Because otherwise you gotta wait for people to join you. Ah, there he is, our first boss fight. Mustadio Bonanza. Our battle will be legendary. Heat fire. Heat fire. Heat ice. There's a very interesting mechanic in this fight that I can't wait to show you. Oh shit. Ah. Ha! You missed! Now we gotta stand away. Ah! I was too close. And now I have one vulnerability. The damage attack will be higher. So I gotta watch out. Ow. Okay, turn in the direction in a second. Now, in order not to die, I gotta turn this way, showing my opening. Luckily, everyone on our team knew the agenda. Ow. There I get the one bone again. Ow. What was it? Ah, yes. We're doing this now. Okay, gotta watch for the robots because they're gonna be raised in a minute. Now the trick of Black Mage is you gotta keep your fire up for a time because it deals more damage, but the more you use it, the less mana you have, and it doesn't refuel. So you gotta switch up every now and then to ice to refuel that. Ah, I see. I avoided one hit, but I got hit, so this is not easy. Mash down that one. Ow. Yeah, so these are gonna follow wherever got marked. Turn to the side. Yeah, the fun part is you don't even have to stand still, you just gotta dance. As long as you're turned in the right direction. Sadly, I don't have any macros set up for that. That could be a cool idea for the next stream. Depending on what I'm leveling. Go. Maybe. Wham. And that was the first boss. Now we gotta head that way. Whee! I wonder. Okay, well, let's see if I get the boots. The stats in this are pretty good, especially the outfits for Lancers / Dragoons and Reapers and the different tanks. Eh. Oh yeah, this. Now we're getting a special little button here. Right now we can't do anything with it, but you're gonna see in a moment what we can do against Big Angel Lady. Okay, now we pick up the shields.
To the current of life we succumb.
Judgment Blade. That means we gotta use our shields. There we go. No damage. If you don't use your shield on time, you get one vulnerability up and damage, of course. Yep. I think this and the Lance Raid for the next expansion after this one are my favorites. As frustrating as the final section of the next expansions one is.
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed.
Okay, so these are the chosen ones. They're gonna be pulled in. They're gonna have their own special little adventure. Bye, team. Now, we free our compatriots with the sword.
Like death and death alone.
I think everyone is free. Good, good. We did it. We're pogging, we're pogging. I believe all this is like very specific to which team you're in. It's not a random situation.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder.
Whatever you say, Agrius. Or Agrius. Either way, big angel lady. Okay, the other teams are back. What's the next mechanic? Shields again. Get your shields, and... there we go.
The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish. Have you the faith to do as much?
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with the shield. I think I did it right, but I could be wrong.
Oh, divine light, send us from our sins! Gaze deep into the light!
My eyes!
They who dwell amongst have spoken. Let their words echo.
There we go again.
Ruination is come!
Ruination is not come. Ruination's gonna wait. Either the Red Mage or the Pictomancer is LB. Hopefully I get a chance to show you what the Black Mage does because they'll be free. If not, that's quite alright. Next mini boss time. Sorry, mini bosses. And we're quickly wrecking them so that they can become the mini boss. Ah yes, now we gotta step on all of these, because otherwise the mini boss is gonna summon an ad. This is a mechanic you got trained in much earlier than this, actually, in the previous expansion from this point. Yeah. Losing my MP a bit. We're doing it again. Okay, I think we got everything. Good, good. Yeah, that's everything. And it's dead. Yeah, everything here is kind of deadish. Except of course.
Was foretold, servant of Iblis.
The Thunder God.
Or perhaps you serve another. I am Count Sidolphus Orlando. Your journey ends here.
Behold, a daddy.
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed.
Hell yeah, corruption and shit. Ow. Now, this is a very tricky one because we get hit with a special condition called Doomed. In this particular case, the hero needs to heal us up to max HP, otherwise we die.
Blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder. Seven shadows cast, seven fates foretold. Yet at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone.
Yeah, that was very slow on my part. Unfortunately, being a caster eats up your reaction time.
Loveless embrace. The gods will not be watching. Misfortune hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens fall. Come, show me more.
I'm giving you all I got, Daddy. Ah.
To the current of life we succumb.
Okay,
Its
gotta get
judgment
inside.
Swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel.
Is that the bite of 87?
To live by the sword is to die by the sword. There is time
You
enough
gotta fill
for
these up.
regret in the flames of hell. Holy is the blade that severs the villain's head. Endless is the path that leads him from hell.
Now, that's a thing that they gotta move somewhere else. And he's gotta follow him. At least for a bit. Up. Going up. I gotta move. Ow. Ow. And I'm down again. Alright, that's it for the clones. Sort of.
Now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
And now the scales.
The scales will tip. Ow.
Show me more. Escape is not so easily done.
Get inside. This is as far as I can
Were you
zoom out.
expecting a modicum of rust? You will find my defenses quite impenetrable.
What's the move? What's the move?
A piteous display.
Out, 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 out.
They who dwell aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul.
This is the second. This is the final, not the final boss, but the second to final boss. And he's abruptly very intimidating here. And we're doomed again. And unfortunately, these two players might drop dead.
The strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills. A moment's hesitation beckons a lifetime of pain.
I think we're safe. Yeah, these are feathers that need to be picked up. Oh. Oh my god, all of Alliance A is dead!
You will find my defenses quite impenetrable.
Those poor players. Yeah, this bit is very damaging. Get on, get on, get on. They need one more on the other side. Oh!
Hark! The screams of ruin rise above the storm's discord.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try it
Shatter
again.
not in her endless cold.
Yeah. That is... There weren't enough people there, and there weren't enough people doing the sideways mechanic. So now we're gonna have to do it again from the start. Luckily not the whole thing. just double fight. Oh, he has a stale mouth with a sword. I just noticed this.
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed. I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder. 7 shadows cast, 7 fates foretold, yet at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone. Open your eyes to the darkness and drown in its loveless embrace. The gods will not be watching. Misfortune hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens fall. Come, show me more. To the current of life we succumb. Its
And now inside.
swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel.
Yeah, the Red Mage got greedy.
To live by the sword is to die by the sword. There is time enough for regret in the flames of hell. Cold is the blade that severs the villain's head. Endless is the path that leads him from hell.
And we're back up here. A little bit of battling. Fire 4, fire 4. Everyone with me? Yeah. Man, my mouth is getting dry after this. I need to get my glass filled. Oof. Ba-dum,
I am the god of thunder. Now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance. And now the scale is
And that's what we call a flute. Hopefully we don't have to do this a third time.
show me more.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Escape is not.
Actually, no. In. Red Mage, get inside! Please, Idle Blood. We love
Were
you.
you expecting a
We want you to live.
You will find my defenses quite impenetrable. piteous display.
Ah. Well,
They who dwell aloft have
What?
spoken.
wait, the servers are gonna be off in 50? What?
Go in your empty soul. Ruination is come.
That is news to me. And doomed again. Healer check, healer check, healer check.
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills. A moment's hesitation beckons a lifetime of pain.
They'll be free! Didn't drop the com. Didn't catch the comment, but if I'm a defense is quite different. Yeah, I see what you did there. Oh, fuck. Everyone get on. Apparently, servers are gonna be down and ow. Ow! What killed me? Okay. I don't know what exactly killed me. I think we didn't have enough people for the circle. But apparently in like 15 or so minutes, servers are gonna be down. Maybe for like an hour or two, we'll see. But if they're down, then that means this is gonna be a shorter stream. Unless I decide to switch to a different MMO for a bit. Ah, right. Because tomorrow is like there's maintenance every Tuesday or something. Sometimes it takes for much longer because they're implementing some changes and workarounds for different jobs in the game. Okay, so this is the final boss of the entire raid series, and it's gonna implement everything from the previous two raids, including this.
Kneel before me. Your very soul shall not escape my wrath.
What? Now these, I think, are like lasers, crystals or something. Ow. Okay, I didn't get the worst of it. Still hurts.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I suffer. Kneel before me.
Yeah, this is a very painful mechanic because sometimes it moves in a way that just hits you. These war streams can kill you.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I suffer.
Okay, I think this... Yeah, this is the time one. So the trick here is to stay on the slower spinning clock. And then you move. Yeah! It's gonna do it at least one more time.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I suffer.
Now this one was very dodge requiring. Okay, this is where it's gonna fall.
Death meets defiance.
Slow, 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 slow. That's just in time. Normally when you get these red triangles over your head, you need to cuddle up with other people who have the triangles. Because that diminishes the damage and the effects you're put under. Now the idea here is to just run around and avoid getting hit. That's the thing. Which, unfortunately, I did not survive. Did not survive. Okay, now this gives us the heroes enough time to bring us back up. Because here are some of the heroes from the game Final Fantasy Tactics. Notice the names: Musadio, Agrias, and another one. My brain can't think about him right now for some reason. Okay, so we're in the friendship circle, and we're being protected by Mustadio, Agrias, and the protagonist. Name I keep forgetting, I think. Actually, no, that's not a protagonist. That's Sidopoulos. Unleash Ultima. The Thunder God. Ow, ow, ow. There's Ramza, the protagonist. Okay, now there she comes.
Few can claim to have endured the might of my will.
And now the final section of the fight. Allegedly.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon. Kneel before me.
I will not kneel.
Your very
Mainly because my name is not Neil.
escape my wrath. Kneel before me.
Ah. Okay, again, did not take the full brunt of it. That's my saving grace.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I suffer.
Now, people need to follow these so that they can stop these skydiving creatures out, which are gonna do some serious damage on us if they crash. Sadly, people are not exactly paying attention because everything is a little chaotic right now. Everything's using the LB freeze to lower the health.
Bend to my will.
Now, we gotta get to her. And people who have these dice over their head, they need to pay attention. Because once the timer runs out, they're gonna get an orange. If they get orange, they need to stand still. Because if they don't stand still, they're gonna take damage for being active. Because fire is active, ice is passive. We're so close. 5%, 4%. %. And victory! With 7 minutes to spare. Yeah. Haha! And these are cards for the card game in the universe. One of the rewards is a wind-up of the protagonist. There's your questions for your cash charm player. And then just gear, which I want to try and get. Okay, got the gloves at least. Now waiting to see how people are going to be voting here. I'm determined to see this through. The different modes have unlocked over time. Okay, I'm gonna be on my tombstone right now. It's a special mode you unlock by getting the Fantasy XIV app for your phone. It just circles around. It's great. Okay, and we're out of here. I'm tempted to try and do a trial real fast. But would we be able to get it done in time? 5 minutes. Let's see. We haven't really gotten any warning that anything's gonna happen. Ah, the final fight of Shadowbringers. Base game. One brings shadow, one brings the light. Two don't stand time. Yeah, everyone's stripped out. No one's missing. Let's fight. Over here. Hold up. No. Ah. They literally saw me. They had to have seen me. Fair. AoE time. Gotta melt all these ads, all these shadow boys, shadow girls. Okay, there's more of them, of course. Fall! We fall! Whoop. X gonna give it to you. They're gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. I'm very confused why they don't just move. Yeah, they probably have problems going on. Oh boy.
I am stifled by this vessel of flesh.
Alas, maintenance carries on. He became smoke. Ah, it's in 1 hour. Never mind. We have more than enough time, baby. So survival, tremble before my glory. Ah. Tank busters. Good for you! Oop, to the side. Ooh. And we gotta destroy this because a couple of our boys are in there. And they're free. Right out. Look upon me in despair! I don't think I remember this mechanic. What the heck? Oh, Doom. We almost got Doom. In the middle, because we're gonna get pushed back. Nah. Okay, so time for an active time maneuver. These are things that happen occasionally where we gotta button mash or press the thing real quick. This is the case for button mashing, I believe. The life within her champion's grown fate. Active time maneuver! Ah, yeah! Success. Guys, press. Okay. All of us succeeded. Yeah, we good. They'll be free! And victory! Yeah! Okay, now I need to get my armor fixed up because that was a lot of damage. Yeah. Welcome to Piratville. Population us. Let's see. Ah! Okay, this is a fun little thing. When you complete a certain scenario, you occasionally see certain NPCs from that scenario just roaming around. And so we have these little guys here. Aww. Sadly, I can't. Aw, his little cheeks are flushing. Okay. Let's see. Main scenario. A Dark Knight is running past. Take. We are doing okay on time, actually. Shame that it's gonna get interrupted for a bit. But what you gotta do? How are you guys doing on the stream? How's gaming? Da, 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 da. I don't think I have any mail. My subscription is gonna end at the end of the week, so I'm gonna be renewing that, and likely will get some rewards. Huh? They're having a meeting of the chairs. Where's my chair? Where's my chair? There we go. Now, a fun little fact about the elves in this game. They're very tall and lanky. And they're not long-lived compared to other fantasy worlds. They live up to 120. They go by the name Melzen. And typically their names are very French orientated. So for instance, we got Sébastien Valleneau here. That is a very lore accurate name. This aura here is getting very close. I'm concerned. Storm Private 3rd Class. Adventure plate. Let's see what they have. Ooh, that is a very good adventure plate. I believe. And they have a quick method of switching their jobs here, as you can see. This is their Samurai Glam, with bits and pieces from the level 50 outfit they get immediately. Oh, there they go. Apparently they were in a party together. Their duty popped. Let's go to the lighthouse, maybe. Jacket, gloves, pant. There's my duty pup. Yeah, amazing. All of these crystal formations that happen around the Island Nation, they're a consequence of the apocalypse that almost happened. It's the ether of the land got messed with all the explosions. Okay. This is a classic. I think we did this the last time as well. This one popped as well. Yes. I believe the Banui lady is wearing the level 99 set. Yeah, I think it's the 99 set because it has the fluffy bits at the top. Sadly, Vieira cannot wear helmets, or most helmets at least. They just have a very particular head shape. Our Dragoon is kinda late to the party. Wait. Okay, our healer's name is Georgie Swotor. I have the distinct thought they may be a Star Wars The Old Republic player. I may have jinxed this. The poor Dragoon, they have ping issues. they disconnected. Oh no. Well, at least it wasn't the tank or the healer. We're gonna have to get a little creative. That's alright. I guess it's alright to try a little close action. Yep. Yep. My AoEs. Used up all my fires, and now go back to ice. Now, a fun fact about these main scenario parts of the Duty Roulette. You cannot skip the cutscenes until the final fight is done. It's just how they're built now. They used to be 8-man dungeons or raids, but they changed it because people were skipping ahead while there were still people in cutscenes. Black Heft. Basically a stronger version of the mount we have. Distance. One of the discards they follow. Come on. He's playing the game right now as well. That's neat. I believe I'm going to be able to do at least one dungeon after this. Just 3 more levels and I'm gonna move on to Red Mage. Then I'm gonna do Pictomancer, which I will unlock. While I do have Blue Mage unlocked, I'm not gonna be doing that. Unfortunately, it requires to have people to play with a lot or spend a lot of time in Party Finder, and I don't want to spend time on that. Blue Mage is unique in which you learn spells by fighting different creatures and absorbing their knowledge by surviving. There we go. Sadly, we're dismissing the Dragoon, but we gotta get a new person in so we can make this go a bit faster. Because this took a little bit longer than it's supposed to. Okay, there we go. Immediately we get a ninja. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Just catching up the ninja on what happened. In as kind of way as I can. Okay, here comes the second boss. Give himself some mage armor with the mana ward. There's the next set of gatekeepers. Come on, fellas, no one likes the gatekeeper. Yep. I'm the avatar of destruction. Mwahaha. Fear mere mortals than my magic stick. Actually, on the other hand, stay away. Nice. And there we go. And cutscene. Diverging all power to cannons. Behold, the Power Rangers zone this. So, unless I'm mistaken, I think they use the Ellison model for her because she's fairly tall, much taller than Mrawa'a is. Of course, they could have just resized her because sometimes they do it with certain characters, since she is a boss fight. Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Boss. Yeah, she's very yandere. One. I don't know if we're gonna get it to two. Yeah. Time for the tricky spinny AoE. Okay, found the spot. Now over yonder. Ooh. Now these 2.1s, you gotta go to the edges. And now in the middle. And to the outside. Come on. I know we can do it. Help me. And then you got it. For one out for Rip Kimura, not because he's dead, but because, or she, but because they were just that awesome. Yay! I also got accommodation. Yippee! Okay, I'm gonna dare to do a leveling one. I should have enough time. I also need to get to a safe location, like a island and stuff, maybe, because I don't know how grievous the maintenance will be. Oh, there's Sebastian again. Okay, not yet. Maybe go up. Ah yes, one of my many mounts. Sheep. Ah, there we go. Oh, this is great actually. This is the first trial in the game. And it's also the only trial I think you get as a dungeon. As a leveling dungeon situation. I'll level 22 on Dad. Ifrit! nail. And it's over. Okay, I'm feeling a bit cocky. Let's do it like this. Going back to the island. How am I doing? Okay. I think we may actually be able to get all my leveling stuff done for this specific stream. Oh, that's them. I see. This one should take me to level 98. In likelihood, next stream you see me for Final Fantasy XIV, I might be leveling Red Mage. Now, there's the trick with the gremlins. I'm not sure if it was in this dungeon or the easier version of the dungeon. Where if you use the Soothe emote, you can actually stop them from fighting. Now, normally, with how much everyone's running, I would ask, why is everyone in a rush? But, given the circumstances that we have about 18 minutes until everything is kind of in maintenance mode, I don't have to ask. We're all kind of rushing. Oop. Doubles. Forgot my lines. Well, I'm forced to hit my friends. I am so sorry. So sorry. Yippee! Wagon. And the Pori Corpse. Interesting enough, they're dressed in White Mage robes. The level 51s, at least modified. So the thing with Amdapur Keep, or the Lost City of Amdapur, is that it used to be one of the 12 city-states. Now there's like half of those number, even less, I think. What's the deal with Amdapur and the White Mages? Part of the reason it's like this is because in the backstory of the game, during one of the many eras, there was the War of the Mages, also known as the War of the Magi. It was when practitioners of the Black Mage arts fought the White Mages of Amdapur. And the cataclysm that happened because of all these destruction and creation and construct and conjuration magics colliding with one another, it caused a flood, essentially. At least I believe that was the one. It was because of that event that black magic was forbidden, and I mean, it was very tricky. There are more details given in the actual Black Mage storyline, which I would recommend. It's a nice story. Oh, I had this guy as a mount. Matthew boy. Big bang explosion. We're pretty fashionable here. I love that. Oh no. Oh no, we gotta be faster. Faster, my fellows! Okay. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. We can do this. We have the power. Come on, Kuripu. Die. Bam, 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 bam. What the? There it goes back up again. Explode! Okay, gotta do it one more time. Unlocked it. Down you throw. Ah, yeah. There we go. We did it. With like 5 minutes to spare. Okay, now the question is, do I also try to do the quick little guild test? It shouldn't last longer than a couple of minutes. Now, let's see if it happens. What are the odds? Is it just maintenance the Japan data center? Maintenance. Some infrastructure is happening on the Japanese data center, but I'm not playing on the Japanese data center. What is what the? Huh? Is it the spaghetti code? Man. And victory! Okay, they're shutting down the servers for all worlds. Let's watch. I don't wanna be buried on my island sanctuary. This rune is very good for the crops. It encourages the growth even better. Crops. Okay. Egg. Still active. What's this? This is interesting. I have not yet come down. And yeah, I've completed my daily stuff that I want to do. Well, I accomplished what I was gonna do. So I think this is a good point to end the stream. Gonna send them all going down. And there we go. There we go. Took a moment. Right. Well then. As it happens to be, right I was saying my piece, maintenance happened to the European service as well. Which is a good indicator of when to stop the stream, I guess. Now, we're stopping the stream now. This has been very fun, and I'm glad I was able to get a few people in to chat with, as I was putting Mrawa'a for everything. Next week, luck willing, it will be either Red Mage or Pictomancer, depending on how much I level. But as per the usual, on Friday, we'll be continuing and more than likely finishing Max Payne the first game. From which point, we'll be moving on to Max Payne 2. Not necessarily on the same day, because I think it's going to be a bit of a longer stream for completing Max Payne 1. Until then, this is Kaiju-Z, your humble streamer from Bulgaria. I'm hoping to see you next week, or not next week, on Friday, on the same day, same channel, same time. You know, okay, this is more of a word salad than I was intending. See you on Friday.